number one thing, I guess, when looking at a school is the academics. So I guess as a first year student, I can confirm that SAC academic is definitely helpful towards university. So basically the classes I'm in, they basically like, or I guess half the university content I learned was is the same or similar to SAC, making my university experience much more easier.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
Yeah, so I definitely say about like the teachers and community. Um, it's definitely a different community compared to public schools where we would stay after school and kind of play sports or work on cool innovations like building a robot. Or we would also sit down at dinner or something without electronics and have great conversations. As per the teachers, I also feel like they really they're really excited and really want to be there. And they really want to help you learn and be the best you can become. And I guess one more thing I'd add on at last, kind of like the sports facilities. We definitely have top of the end sports facilities. They're very nice and they're all mostly open to all the students for sure. So I definitely say one key idea is the boarding environment, um, as well as the extra help environment. So having the ability to stay late and play sports with friends or get extra help is definitely a huge factor. I'm going to kind of expand on the extra help area, and I would say that it's like it's wonderful because you have like options to choose whether you want to do extra help after school or even late at night when there's study for the boarders. And it's definitely much better than waiting a couple of days um, for your next class to have the answers that you needed. So I definitely say the first one is friendly. Ever since I moved to SAC in grade 8, I have been welcomed with warm hands, and each and every student at the school is definitely very friendly, so friendly. The second one I'd say is intelligent. I'd say what I noticed at St. Andrews College was that every student was intelligent in their own way. To expand on that, I mean like just like general knowledge of what they have is so fascinating what you can learn from. So like an example would be that I have some friends that are into music or cars, and at dinner we would sit down and they'd love to talk about that, and I can definitely gain some insight or knowledge about those topics. So that's wonderful. And then at last I'd say collaboration. um, Honestly, this school is just one big community, and the ability to teach and learn from your peers enables you to solve more problems as well as boost morale. The opportunities have and the niches there are that you can try out and find. So definitely there's for sure someone that's very similar to you, and whether it's music or sports or academics, whatever it is, arts too, like there's definitely a lot of students. We have great diversity, and there's definitely you definitely found like bound to find someone that is similar to you. This can also range from people from your grade to people older than you acting as mentors, and people that are also younger than you trying to look up to you. So that's wonderful there. So honestly, I believe the school values are to shape you as the best possible version of yourself. Um, and this comes from giving you access to countless opportunities. So this can go from our sports teams to our band to even our cadet program. Yeah, I definitely believe these opportunities help you discover what you like, and you can pursue them too. So I'd say just the amount of opportunity there is, right? So a great example would be bagpipes. Like before moving to St. Andrews College, I honestly have no knowledge of any other school who gives the opportunity to learn the bagpipes at like anywhere. And then another great example is the band. So at my time in high school at SAC, I know the band traveled to New York last year and Chicago when I was in grade 9. And of course, when I was in grade 10 and 11, there was COVID. But just the ability to travel and create lifelong memories with your friend is definitely a great opportunity. My experience at SAC definitely shaped who I am today, especially when it comes to the overall development. Um, One huge factor is the mental aspect for sure. And this ranges from, because we have great mental coaches for sports, or someone being there for you when you're not mentally feeling the best, or even just what you learn in class, right? It all helps your mental development. So I'd say that's definitely a huge boost. So to be honest, I loved and enjoyed my experience at SAC. Um, to improve my experience, I'd just say taking advantage of the opportunities provided by St. Andrews College. Um, Although I felt like I did a lot at the school, like becoming like a 3-term athlete, head of house. I was in several clubs, the school play, and commander or company commander in the cadet corps. I felt like I missed opportunities such as learning how to play the bagpipes as an example. That's something that's not really provided by anywhere other schools. Or we also have other extracurriculars like the ability to build a canoe, or even just joining the boarding experience, which is definitely cool. Yeah, just like SAC has so many opportunities that I wish I could have taken advantage of. Honestly, at the start of my SAC career, I just thought it was a prestigious sports school and it would be similar to a regular school, but with kind of like more advanced sports teams. But overall, or over time, I found it was more than a school itself. It was a huge community and brotherhood. So throughout time, I made some lifelong friends and experiences I would never get at any other school, such as like the trips to New York or Chicago. Um, and and the ability to live on campus for 5 days is definitely wonderful too. Kind of gives you a perspective on how to like that transitions between high school and university when you're away from your parents. Um, yeah, and just the leadership experience too, like um, becoming or leading a company of 50 people in the cadet corps with no prior experience, and then winning the best company of the year was definitely a huge boost and definitely a great experience. I'd definitely say the first one is a boarding school. So this gives you the experience before university to live on campus. And you have the chance to spend infinite time with your friends and the ability to gain extra help whenever needed. So that's definitely a huge boost. The lifestyle too, I'd say. So here your son has the opportunity to choose his own lifestyle. So this could be whether you just want to go to school from 8:45 to 3:30, or go early to school, have some breakfast with some of the boarders, and then from 8:45 to 3:30, just do your school and then have your extracurriculars after school and then extra help at night till 10. That's another option too. I just thought that was like just the ability to pick how you want to live and enjoy your experience at SAC is wonderful. And then at last, I'd say the teachers for sure. So these teachers at SAC, they truly care about you and want what's best for you. And like some examples could be like responding to an email late at night at 10 p.m. or spending an extra 30 minutes after school to help you understand the concept of what you're learning. Like these teachers definitely go above and beyond kind of like the norm or expectations of them. I'd say just number one thing, I guess, when looking at a school is the academics. So I guess as a first year student, I can confirm that SAC academic is definitely helpful towards university. So basically the classes I'm in, they basically like, or I guess half university content I learned was is the same or similar to SAC, making my university experience much more easier. I would also like to, I guess, repeat on the fact that SAC offers a lot of extra help, whether it's after school or late at night. And another huge point I would make is the things that can't be measured by metrics, I guess. So things like community or experience or overall happiness at the school is definitely wonderful. And although SAC excels at the metric numbers too, I would say I find it more important to focus on the community that SAC offers that other schools don't really have. So my advice for new students, honestly, just keep trying new things at SAC. It offers so many new experiences that other schools don't offer, and it just really comes down to how much you can take advantage of these experiences. After trying different things at SAC, I'd say just pick a handful of things that you really like and focus on that. SAC really emphasizes on being well-rounded, a well-rounded individual, but I think well-rounded is not exactly at, or it's not excelling at everything because it's really hard, but rather well-rounded means kind of being diverse with your skill set. So once you find the things you like, whether it's sports, music, arts, or anything academics, anything really, just try to become world-class at it. Just try to put your best and most effort into it. I'd say SAC definitely has the facilities to help you become there, to get there, like the environment and the mentorship, to become the best you can really be at whatever you choose.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.